Project Pan update number 3. That's what we're doing today. Welcome to my channel, everyone. First, I'm going to start off with things that I have used up, or things that I am going to do away with in the Project Pan, sadly. So first up is the LA Colors Face Mist in Rose. I did use all of this face mist up as a setting spray and as just like a pre-mist to makeup, and I liked it. If they have these again in the store, I would definitely repurchase this. Next up is the Dewy Wet n Wild face primer. There was our first mark, second mark, and third mark here, because we're on our third update, and I have barely used any of this since our last update a couple months ago, and unfortunately, I hate to do this, but I just do not think I'm going to use this product up. It's incredibly shimmery, so if you're into that kind of thing, you might really enjoy this. It's too much, really, and I'm not the biggest fan of how it looks on my skin. So moving on, this is almost used up, and this is the Hard Candy Long Wear 12-hour setting spray. There's just a little tiny bit left in there. This is a travel size, but I'm eager to finish this up. Another item that I added last update, and this is the same as the spray here. This is the Perfecting Primer from Hard Candy, and this was full. This is a travel trial size, and it's almost used completely up as well. So I've made some very good progress on these products, which they're not huge products either, but overall. Now the next one I've made very little progress on as well, and it's the Hard Candy Stick It to Pores Mattifying Pore Primer Stick. I do not hate this product. I actually really enjoy this product, but as you can see, I've slowed down on the use because I've been using the other primer I just showed. So first mark, second mark, third mark. So barely any progress. I'm going to continue to work on this though. We have until the end of the year, right? Lip products to get them out of the way. I have the Carmex Daily Care Cake Batter Lip Balm, and we made a bunch of progress on that. This was at least double the size that it is now 2 months ago. Maybelline Nude lipstick, my favorite lipstick of all time, and we've definitely made some progress on that. I've almost hit the plastic piece in the front here. So that's on its way out. Project Pans are great and fun and really help and hold you accountable for trying to use up your products. But at the same time, I feel like I do get stuck in a rut of wanting to use these same products, and then my other makeup gets neglected. But that's okay. So next up I have the LA Colors Holographic Iridescent Lip Gloss in Heavenly. Favorite lip gloss ever as well. First mark, second mark, third mark. And this is when the wand is removed out of the packaging, because it does look like it's a full lip gloss. It's actually down to that mark here. So we've definitely made a little bit of progress on that. Now as far as the mascaras go, I will show the ones that are closest to being used completely up. And these are the trial sizes of the Benefit Bad Gal Bang Mascara and Clinique High Impact. Two of my favorite mascaras. I'm definitely going to need to repurchase this one in a full size. It's amazing. I really have enjoyed this. It's great. 3 mascaras that are pretty much on their way out. And it's the LA Colors Dramatic Lash Lift and Define, Extra Long Lash from Rimmel, and the Fat Lash from AOA Studio. These mascaras still have a little bit of life left in them. I'm barely using these because they're not my favorite mascaras, but we're going to get through them. Liquid eyeliners. The LA Colors Eye Marker, it's actually really close to being done, and you can't really see it much, but the edges of this little tip are starting to flake out, and the product is smooshing down out of the side, and I really can't stand that. So this is almost done. It's getting messy, and I really don't like that. And L'Oreal Linear Intense liquid eyeliner. Very black, very nice, very easy to work with. Once again, I'm just going to keep whittling this down. It has a felt tip as well as the other one I showed. And these are good for wings or just everyday eyeliner. And I'm just going to continue to work on it. I mean, it's almost like done until it's getting drier. And I believe Beauty Eyebrow Styling Gel. Now this, I would say this is probably more than halfway done. The sides are getting kind of bare. And it's getting super gunked up and dirty. So this is on its way out as well. So I'm really happy about that. A lot of these products actually are, but the most ones are I shared at the beginning. Now a couple eyeliners. Not gonna lie, I made no progress on this 24/7 Urban Decay liner and flip side. No progress whatsoever. I didn't even use it. Maybe one time. But now, however, the white one, the LA Colors Auto White Liner, we made tiny progress on this one, not a ton. Now, for some face items, Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and here was, I didn't put this in until 2 months ago, so this is actually our first mark for it. It was a full container, pretty much. Here is our newest mark. So I've put a dent in this. And I'm happy about that. I did not expect to whittle this down as fast as I have. And I actually thought the concealer was too dark for me, but now that it's summer, I have a little bit more color, so it's working out pretty good. And the LA Colors Radiant Foundation, once again, did not put this in until 2 months ago. This is our starting mark, and here is our mark. There is some piled up in the back here, but I was thinking that once it kind of come down and leveled out, possibly it would go to that line. Decent progress. This is pretty much the only foundation I've been using, and I've actually bought new foundations, so I don't know. I just want to get through some stuff. Okay, more face items. So I have the AOA Studio Perfect Pressed Powder, or Finishing Pressed Powder. This is in porcelain. In the last update, only this round center mark there. Much more pan is showing now, and I pretty much have just been using this for under eye and highlighting my brow, so it is taking more time to get through. This is just too light for my skin tone. So next up I have Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, and this one is in 15 Light, and this is how I like to judge it. So that's how much is left there. Well, getting there. And then for more face items, I have the Rimmel Kate Coral Glow, and this is the blush bronzer highlighting palette. Now the highlighter did have a dip in it already. It's getting larger and the sides are getting thinner. And this had a dip in it, the bronzer, but no pan was showing, so we've made progress with that. The pan is showing now. And the blush does have more of a dip in it, but I think that I'm probably just going to be able to use these two because I'm pretty, even though this is a very beautiful blush, I still am dipping into my other blushes in my blush drawer. And I got a new one, the NYX Sweet Cheeks, that I'm obsessed with, so this blush is being neglected. Everything else, though, is being used. Last but not least, a few eyeshadows. I did ponder about keeping this in or passing it along, and I am going to keep this in a little bit longer, and it's the NYX Pure Skin single eyeshadow. So it does have a dip in the middle there. At some point we will hit the pan, but this is only being used for highlighting the eyebrows, so you know, it takes a lot longer to go through products like that. And the last and final item I have to share with you guys, an update, is the Maybelline Eye Studio. And this is in Amethyst Ablaze. I can never remember the name of this little palette here, but I hate all the eyeshadows in this palette except for this glittery silver one. And it had a little bitty spot exposed in the center of it last update, and now look at it. It's almost gone. It's very glittery, powdery, finely milled kind of pressed product in there. You have to use quite a bit of it to get it to show up in your inner corner, so it's not going to be very much longer before this is completely gone. That is Project Pan update number 3. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll stay tuned for more updates. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell if you haven't already. Check the description box for additional links as well as those cards, and stay tuned for more videos like these. Thank you so much for watching.